Ladies and gentlemen, pull out your hair ties. It's time to let your hair down and truly get funky.
So, welcome back to the 3 Miles MC. So as you can see, we're back on the road, fixed our oil issues. I hope that is all good again and that the light doesn't come back on. We're currently driving along the Mediterranean on our way to Sicily, and our goal for the middle of the day is the Amalfi coast on the Mediterranean. And I think we will probably be hit with a lot of rain today because, yeah, I mean, just look at this over there. Doesn't this look like a lot of rain? You see so many harbors here. You're just going from little town to little town, and there are always those little harbors with their boats. It looks gorgeous.
I don't love you no more. I gave you my heart. Hold your body next to mine. You can't save me, no. If I lose myself when love is lost, you can't have my heart. You can rescue me. The second that you got the chance to run, I knew this was the end of all our love. And everything's reminding me of us. No, I can't help, I feel I'm losing time.
We're now really getting close to the Amalfi coast, and we're currently going over this mountain that went up so quickly. And we're on the Stretta Provinciale 1, and just the views were amazing and still are just incredible. You can look all over all of this town, so crazy. And this road is kind of gnarly. For southern Italy, this is now really cold, or I just adjusted to the cold by now. And by the way, we're on the Stretta Provinciale 1 for anyone who wants to take the same route. I will drive out here onto this little thing, then you can see how impressive the look is. You can just look all over it. Those clouds that are so dark, to be honest, they don't look like rain. They more look like smoke, and also it's smelling a bit smoky here. I don't know what's going on, but I don't think it's a wildfire or anything, because it's way too wintry for that. And yeah, so for anyone watching this video is probably getting uploaded in May or something. This was all filmed in early to middle March basically, so that's why it's still winter. I hope at some point in the future I am able to upload closer to where I actually do those trips, because I always have to upload weekly, because I also need to work my regular 9 to 5. And the closer I will get to earning enough money with YouTube, the better that will work. You everywhere have those little fires. I don't know what they're about. Maybe that's causing the smoky smell, because those are just too much and too dark clouds for being rain. Also, it's not raining. I'm wondering what this is, because you have all those little fires. Maybe it's collecting over the region. Because I used to be, when I was in Australia, I was trapped in a wildfire, but that looked different. That looked way darker, and it was dark, and you could feel the heat from a distance.
I won't let you in. I'll be on my own, dancing under the stars.
So, as you guys can tell, I now made it all the way to the Amalfi coast, and this is the view.
I got a good feeling. I don't love feel no more.
Oh, just look at this gorgeous coast. Definitely the Amalfi coast is worth visiting. This is so beautiful. I mean, just look at this. The Amalfi coast is definitely more of a secret tip because I didn't find it that obvious in the internet. And it's so gorgeous here. I mean, just have a look at this. This looks so extremely beautiful. You wouldn't even from like the mountains and everything believe that this is Europe. So cool. Also with those stair gardens and everything, all those plants and lemon trees. I feel like the Almalfi coast is kind of the Mediterranean at its finest. Also with this beach down there. So this little beautiful town is called Minori. So gorgeous in the valley of those mountains here, and then with this kind of look. At the same time the whole car situation is a bit anxiety inducing. Just look how gorgeous. We're like right next to the sea. Let's just overtake all the cars. Because being at the front on a road like this is just way more fun. Also, I really like those little mirrors to help us in the curves, and even with caves. Crazy. Honestly, I didn't expect this. I was thinking, this will be mediocre to alright. This is just crazy. This is so good. Like, most of the time, roads like right next to the coast are kind of, mediocre. But, just look at this behind me on the 360 cam. Boy, this is too good. Just look at all the stair gardens. I mean, I've seen something like this similar a bit in Mallorca, but this is way more intense. Like, this is so cool. The trip here was so definitely worth it. So, as you guys can see, the sun is setting. It's getting close to 6, so we will now have to find a place to stay. I already found a good place on booking.com, again a B&B. I hope it will be easy to get into and not a struggle, because sometimes till now it was. So apparently no one is here at the address, so they just sent me a different B&B that is in similar condition. So the other one is 16 kilometers away, so I need to drive half an hour to this destination. Let's go.